ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to see y'all here. I don't really have a speech prepared, but I have a few things I want to talk about, so let's get to it here. It's an honor and a pleasure to stand in front of you today, not for myself, but I'm standing here for my best friend, your valedictorian, our valedictorian, the class of 2014 valedictorian. I moved here in second grade, and since when I first moved here, I thought that our valedictorian was some weird nerd that just was weird. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, I thought that until I was in about the 7th grade, when we both, got in the steel drum ensemble. It was called Teal Steel. I'm sure you all know what that is. And boy, this went. And one more thing. I think it's great that we're outside and not in that 200 degrees gymnasium. I wanted to point that out to you. He's a great guy. In 7th grade, we started becoming friends after we joined Teal Steel. It was a pleasure getting to know him. He's a great guy. From our trips, we go to Michigan every year. We go to, what else do I have written down here? We go to Michigan every year. From Michigan, we go to different places. We have our trips to the Kaiser Dairy Queen, in which Kara, Al, you all know what I'm talking about. None of you else know, and it's a good thing. Our Michigan trips, we've had some issues that we've had to accomplish. We've crashed into trees with golf carts. We've almost run into ponds, and that's his fault because he was navigating. Wasn't mine, I was just driving. But our families have always been there for us. I'd like to thank Al's family as well for taking me in as an extra add-on, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's an add-on for me, but it's a pleasure to introduce Al. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 class valedictorian, Mr. Alexander Joseph Hall.
Well, after that introduction, I can't wait to hear what I have to say. Good afternoon, and what a beautiful afternoon it is. I have always dreamt of standing here as valedictorian, as many do, and it is a great honor and privilege to be the Frankfort High School valedictorian of 2014. Now, to begin my speech, 4-7, make that 18 years ago, Frankfort High School opened its doors and began the standard of excellence in learning. I've always thought that Mineral County schools are special. I wouldn't be standing here today were it not for the numerous teachers I had through the years that love what they do and go the extra mile to instill knowledge in their students. Each of them deserves a personal recognition to show my gratitude for every little thing they have done for me, and for this class over 13 years. However, that would be a speech in itself, as I would likely have some sort of anecdote to tell about each one. So let it suffice to say, from me to my teachers, the cooks, counselors, custodians, bus drivers, and administration, thank you for giving me every chance to succeed, and for preparing me to embark upon the journey we call life. I would also like to thank my parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends for supporting me through the years. About 50 years ago, on June 7th, 1964, a great man graduated from Fort Ashby High School. He wasn't valedictorian or even in the top 10 of a class of 67 people. But he was my uncle, Ted Brand. He had a dream, and today I want to encourage all of you to never give up on your dreams. He went to WVU and earned a degree in mechanical engineering. He worked as an engineer for several years at the Kelly, Springfield, and at Corning Glass in Virginia. Always holding on to his dreams, he took some risks as an entrepreneur. He and some partners purchased a company that dealt in fixed-based operations at airports, which sell fuel and provide support to corporate jets while on the ground. This started at one airport in Virginia. Next, he bought Piedmont Aviation Services and a company called Aero Services, which had FBOs at about 4,000 airports across the country. From there, he turned his business to his other love, motorsports. He befriended Richard Childress and partially sponsored Dale Earnhardt in the mid-90s. Then he started his own IndyCar racing team. He bought and restored historic hotels, including the Hotel Morgan on High Street in Morgantown. His biggest dream was to build the first indoor NASCAR track near Pittsburgh. My other uncle, Bob Grant, rose through the ranks of Circuit City to become a regional manager and started the company that sells all of the NASCAR, Frankfurt, and WVU license plates, among others. Together, my two uncles began planning their dream track. Tragically, we lost Ted on June 28, 2000, from a massive heart attack. But his dream lives on, and someday I hope to fulfill it. Although I only knew him for a short while, his legacy has been my inspiration. But it's not just his business and financial success that inspire me. He was an extremely kind and giving man. He had the means to give to those who deserved it. This was evidenced in leaving a large tip for a waitress that worked hard, or always giving the Diamond Shine men a $20 bill for a good car wash. He loved giving gifts to family and friends. He built this beautiful home for his parents directly below the stadium and built his home right beside it. He used his wealth to help others and bring happiness and support to those who needed it. We can strive for personal wealth and fame, but in the end, we won't be remembered for the money we had, but the good we did for others. My uncle proved that someone from a small country school can achieve their dreams if they hold on to them. They don't have to be the top of the class to be successful. They don't have to be a doctor or politician to do good for others. Never let anybody tell you that you can't fulfill your dreams. Whether you're going to operate a backhoe, paint a picture, or become a rocket scientist, always have a dream and keep climbing towards it. You are Frankfurt Falcons. The sky isn't even the limit. We spread our wings today and soar higher and farther than any that came before. This community banded together in 1975 to build a stadium for the new high school on the hill. Frankfurt was going to open without a football field and track. Area businessmen and contractors, along with many men and women from the community, donated time, labor, money, and materials to build the stadium we are in today. This stadium embodies the Frankfurt spirit of dedication and hard work that has carried through since 1976. We may have never won a football title, but our academics are superior to any school in our area. And Frankfurt has national and international recognition as the Frankfurt Falcon Marching Band participated in the 2013 Presidential Inaugural Parade as West Virginia's sole representative. My high school years have been very memorable. This school has provided us with a strong foundation to build our lives upon. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that this group will be tomorrow's leaders or that one of us will cure cancer. That's absurd. Perhaps a few of us will rise to fame and fortune. But what I can say is that each of us has the potential to be the best in whatever we choose to do. What's more important than fame and fortune is being happy. So, to my classmates and the guests we have here today, never stop dreaming and always take the opportunity to help someone. This is truly how we change the world and make it a better place. So, in closing, I would like to leave you with my wish for each of you. It comes from my uncle's favorite song. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. May each of you find happiness and success in everything you do. God bless you all, and go Falcons. Thank you.